Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the first round of the WWE draft.
You know what night it is? It's fight night, and I don't care who these last two draft picks are to SmackDown. I'm gonna take them on both, and whoever SmackDown picks, I'm going to put on a banger with them. That's all I do, put on bangers.
And SmackDown is picking Gunther. SmackDown takes Drew McIntyre. Backbreak, bro kick, 1, 2, out of nowhere, Drew McIntyre just in time. Sheamus catching him now with the white noise to Drew McIntyre. Drop kick from Gunther takes down Drew McIntyre, and Sheamus with the right hand to Gunther. Bro kick to Gunther. 1, 2, 3, and Sheamus did the unthinkable. A crazy impressive victory over Drew McIntyre and Gunther. Welcome everyone to Friday Night SmackDown, and the Celtic Warrior is starting things off. As you just saw last week, he beat both Drew McIntyre and Gunther. Didn't even know that he was going to face Drew McIntyre and Gunther, but yet he still walked out with the W. Sheamus with the crazy impressive victory last week, looking to follow things up here tonight and carry that momentum on, as in 2 weeks we will be hosting the first ever Pulse since WWE 2K23 has come out, and we are hosting Backlash. But tonight is a loaded night. So many superstars are featured here tonight on SmackDown. So many superstars are present. Some, it's like, I don't know how to get them over here. You'll see who I'm talking about later. It's like, what are they doing? But Sheamus is in the ring, and I mean, if I were him, I'd be so happy right now with that victory last week. Like, that was amazing. That was great. And remember, you can always rewatch old matches on my channel if you just go back and, Friday Night SmackDown from last week.
SmackDown, I demand an answer
As to why I was drafted so late. Last week, I beat both Drew McIntyre and Gunther, and yet this Monday, I was drafted 3rd.
What does a fella have to do to earn respect? Because I should have been drafted 1st overall instead of
the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes was the 1st overall draft pick for SmackDown this past Monday in the WWE draft. You can watch that video too while you're at it. But Cody Rhodes is making his SmackDown debut tonight, right now. And the crowd is loving Cody Rhodes. I mean, how can you not? He was the 1st overall pick for a reason. In the opening match tonight, Cody Rhodes versus Sheamus. 1-on-1. Of course, this is Cody's debut, and he will hate to start off with a loss. But Sheamus is not going to be an easy fight for Cody. Cody is going to have to overcome Sheamus if he wants to get a good start, because, there's titles on SmackDown. The United States Championship, we have the WWE Champion Edge, and I'm sure Cody would love to have one of those soon. And what better than to start it off with a win against Sheamus? Because Sheamus, like I said, he beat Drew McIntyre and Gunther. Sheamus, a win right here against Cody Rhodes, the 1st overall pick. Now that could put Sheamus in title contention. Massive opener to start things up. Sheamus and Cody Rhodes. Now Cody sending Sheamus into the corner. Remember what Sheamus just said. He believes he should be the 1st overall pick. So that means, he should back it up right here by beating Cody Rhodes, who was the 1st overall pick. And Cody bringing Sheamus up, but Sheamus not having any of that. And Sheamus with a DDT to Cody Rhodes. Sheamus now sending Cody onto the outside. And, he sounded pretty prideful from that. Cody sending Sheamus into the barricade. Cody is feeling it tonight. And now with Sheamus, he wants a suplex on the outside. You know, it is so hard out there on this floor. You know, my feet are kind of, hurting, from just sitting out here. And Sheamus just got suplexed on that. And now off the ropes, Sheamus blocks the kick from Cody Rhodes. And now with the backdrop to Cody and going for the cover. And Cody kicking out at 1, showing he still has a lot of fight left. And Sheamus trying to get it out of him with the series of moves right here, taking down Cody Rhodes once again. And now going to the middle rope. I don't even think we saw Sheamus go to the middle rope last week. Cody catching him with the chop. Sheamus throwing him overhand. And Sheamus just picking up Cody and tossing him the length of the ring almost. And Sheamus now once again with that ego that it seems like he has. And big knee to Cody Rhodes, stopping any move that he had in mind. Cody now fighting back, fighting Sheamus. Chop to Sheamus, and another throw from Sheamus to Cody Rhodes, going for the cover now. And it looks like Cody will kick out at 2. A little bit longer of a pin than last time. Remember, last time he kicked out at 1. Cody might be showing signs of deteriorating right now, as Sheamus now just repeatedly stomping him. And with Cody back up, Sheamus now reversal from Cody into the ropes. He goes clothesline from Cody Rhodes, another clothesline, and Sheamus going for the kick. Cody reverses it, leg sweep to Sheamus. Cody is fired up on SmackDown, and now with the neck breaker to Sheamus. I think Cody's just gonna enjoy this moment right now, the moment of winning your first ever SmackDown match. He knows that this win is coming. He knows that he's about to win in his debut. Drop kick to Sheamus, and Cody now with the crossroads to Sheamus. And Cody and Rhodes just beat Sheamus. Just 1 week after Sheamus beat both Drew McIntyre and Gunther, Cody Rhodes, through guts and charisma, just beat Sheamus. What a tale of 2 stories. We saw Sheamus dominate, maybe even a little more than the first half of the match, but Cody Rhodes turning it on at the end when it was the best time, and that is how he got this victory here tonight against Sheamus. And Cody Rhodes he's just loving this. He's such a great pick for SmackDown. I'm going to love him here. Hola, mis amigos. Allow me to introduce you to mi familia. First is Joaquin. Hola. And he's a great technician. Next is El Cut, and he likes automobiles. No Kima Cut. Together, we are the Latino World Order. I can set my sights on something actually worth my time. United States Championship. I'd rather do something impressive, like beat Brock Lesnar and not Old Man Edge. Oh my gosh, the Viper, Randy Orton, is debuting here on the first ever SmackDown. Looks like you still don't get what respect is. So how about beat it into you with a scoop slam of his head, kicking his on the ropes. Vintage Rand's head, RKO to Theory. Theory landed next to the ropes. Randy Orton back up on his feet, and Theory catching him, reversal. 8-count down out of nowhere, and Theory now with the cover to beat Randy Orton in the first ever SmackDown match. He gets it. Austin Theory just defeated Randy Orton.
I can't believe I lost to Austin Theory last week. Hey Randy, let me talk to you. What you need to do is stop pacing back and forth and get over your loss to Theory last week. Don't tell me what to do or what not to do. Whoa there, Viper. I'm just trying to give you some advice because I know you need it. I'm the last superstar who needs advice. I've been over here over 20 years. And I'm already better than you. Yeah, you can back up your big talk next week in the ring. Remember when you told Austin Theory to watch what he said? And then he beat you? I'm gonna do the same thing. And you're just gonna get embarrassed again. Yeah. Hey, welcome to SmackDown. Nice spirit, man.
I was just complimenting your luscious beard.
What luscious mean?
Okay. We'll see you later, I guess. Brock Lesnar, thank you for joining us here on SmackDown. And a lot of us here on SmackDown have a question for you. And that's, when are you going to defend your title? Whenever there's a challenger. I have cows to feed. So you can end this interview. Okay. We can end it right now because we have a match starting right now. This is the match I was talking about. Veer Mahan, Xavier Woods. Veer Mahan pouncing on Xavier Woods to start this off, showing the prowess of the Indian. And now Veer Mahan representing his country by sending Xavier Woods, lifting him up all the way in the air. Suplex to Xavier Woods from Veer Mahan, showing the strength now. Veer Mahan backing up Xavier Woods to the corner with chops. Off the ropes he goes, and now running through a clothesline and sending Xavier Woods with a shoulder block to the corner from the middle of the ring. And Veer Mahan on the top rope now, elbow drop to Xavier Woods and going for the cover, pinning Xavier Woods, and that is it. Veer Mahan just beat Xavier Woods. That's the shortest match in WWE 2K23 history. We've never had a match end that fast. Veer Mahan just dominating Xavier Woods. He must have taken what he said earlier really personally. Oh man. Bro, Veer Mahan is so cool. I want to meet him one day. We're both on SmackDown. I gotta catch him next week. Oh look, it's a little chicken. Shoo, we don't come to look cute. We come to bring guilt. We are Judgment Day. We'll come to SmackDown next week. Well, it looks like Sheamus isn't taking that loss so well. Walking into the Irish pub, it looked like. And next week, Judgment Day is coming. I mean, you just saw what they did to that poor chicken, Damian Priest, throwing an egg at a chicken. It's not so nice. But it's the main event, and Drew McIntyre. Remember how earlier Brock Lesnar said he doesn't have any challengers for his United States Championship? Well, that is what this match is for right now. Drew McIntyre is looking to become a challenger for the United States Championship, and he's going to take on a foe that he took on last week in a triple threat match, but this time it's a one-on-one. He's taking on Gunther, and Drew McIntyre now meaning all business, all seriousness. Drew McIntyre, he's never about no shenanigans, he's never about no gimmicks. Drew McIntyre is the Scottish warrior for a reason. That is what he is. He's a warrior. He doesn't care about anything besides winning, besides battling, besides fighting, besides bruising. And Drew McIntyre now, he's hearing the crowd because he knows that they know that he's gonna win this match, because that's what the crowd come for. They came to see Drew McIntyre win, and there's no doubt in my mind that Drew McIntyre has what it takes to become United States champion one day, to beat Brock Lesnar one day. But he's gonna have to run through Gunther first. And I'm not trying to diminish Gunther at all right now, but Gunther, he's got Drew McIntyre in front of him. He may be the bigger man, but Drew McIntyre is the more established superstar. Remember, Gunther, he didn't come to SmackDown until the draft. Drew McIntyre has been here since the WWE 2K22 series. He has more wins. He has beaten Austin Theory before, and Austin Theory has beaten Randy Orton and Rey Mysterio. That shows just how good Drew McIntyre is in singles competition, not when it's a triple threat like last week when he faced Gunther and Sheamus at the same time in the same match. And unfortunately, Drew McIntyre lost that match, but he wasn't the one who got pinned. It was Gunther. Drew McIntyre had, he took the dropkick from Gunther, and then Sheamus would ultimately bro kick Gunther for the win, but it still wasn't Drew McIntyre who got pinned. Gunther just threw his jacket at the cameraman. What? You gotta give Cameron some credit right now. Everything that he does goes uncredited, and that's not right. Drew McIntyre and Gunther, main event. Drew McIntyre with the first strike, but Gunther blocking both of them. Now sending Drew McIntyre with the chop, taking him down already. And Gunther now with the German suplex. It looks like he did his homework on Drew McIntyre, because he's not letting him have any bit of offense. Drew McIntyre with a knee reversal to Gunther, and Big King Gunther, a powerbomb from Drew McIntyre to Gunther. What a gut wrench. And Drew McIntyre now, he wants to do things with Gunther properly. Shoulder block does not take Gunther down, but this hit does. And Drew McIntyre with the leg of Gunther, slamming it on the mat. Drew McIntyre, he has a lot to prove this match. Remember, like I said, he wants to be a challenger for Brock Lesnar's championship as Gunther now throwing Drew McIntyre over the ropes to the outside. The winner of this match will likely face Brock Lesnar, but he chooses his opponents. He chooses his challengers. He wants someone who is strong. He wants someone who can match the size of him, because Brock Lesnar doesn't want to waste his time with undeserving superstars. And Drew McIntyre with the kick, taking down Gunther on the outside. But now he's going to try to lift Gunther up, but Gunther not having any of that, with a kick of his own to Drew McIntyre, sitting to the side of the ring. That's what Gunther wants it done. He's a traditionalist. He wants to bring honor back to the sport. And Drew McIntyre catching him on the inside though as Gunther entered the ring, and Drew McIntyre with the step and with just beating Gunther's head. And Drew McIntyre deadlifting Gunther. Look at that shit. Powerbomb to Gunther on the inside once more. And Drew McIntyre now heading to the top rope. We do not see him here usually, but what is he thinking? Big elbow drop, takes down Gunther. That was a good move from Drew McIntyre, not gonna lie. And now with another powerbomb to Gunther in the corner of the ring. And Drew McIntyre showing off all his attributes here on Friday Night SmackDown. And now once more going after Gunther, but Gunther catching him. Another chop, takes down Drew McIntyre again, and he's capitalized off of it with a big drop to Drew McIntyre. What a way to follow such drops, but Drew McIntyre blocking it, but Gunther now adjusting his weight mid-air, taking down Drew McIntyre, landing on top of him. And he's, that's a lot of weight right there. Another chop to Drew McIntyre, big knee, and Gunther now will head to the middle rope. I don't even think we've ever seen that. Big drop kick from across the ring almost. Like, that's half the distance of the ring. Will this be enough to put Drew McIntyre away? And Drew McIntyre being able to kick out, still having some fight left apparently. And Gunther now locking in that sleeper hold. Sleeper is locked in, and Drew McIntyre, he's fully locked in. Even if he were to escape this, how much would the sleeper hold have taken on Drew McIntyre? A sleeper hold can take your breath away, and Drew McIntyre able to escape that. Kicking Gunther now. Drew McIntyre, I don't think he liked being in that sleeper hold. He does not want to go into it. That's why he's staying on top of Gunther right now. And Drew McIntyre with getting kicked by Gunther, not expecting that at all. Gunther now with the kicks to Drew McIntyre, but McIntyre is going to roll away. Remember how I just said he wanted to stay on top of Gunther? Well, now he can't. And Gunther now with the powerbomb to Drew McIntyre. Is that it? Is that enough to win him the match? Drew McIntyre kicks out, but the ref counted three. The ref counted three. I'm so confused. What just happened? The ref. Why did he do that?
Here is your winner.
Maybe an undeserving win for Gunther. But Gunther just beat Drew McIntyre. What? Talk about a screw job. The ref just screwed over Drew McIntyre. We'll be back 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 6:30 p.m. Central Time next Monday for Monday Night Raw.